Classic Caillou. Look at this. Your teacher just emailed me your current grade in chemistry, and your final exam is tomorrow morning. You got a 37% in chemistry.
So? Chemistry is just a bunch of letters and numbers mixed together. It's completely pointless.
It is not pointless. If you do not pass this final exam tomorrow, you are going to fail the entire class and have to take summer school. You need to go upstairs right now and study. And do not roll your eyes at me or else you are getting a punishment day.
I'm not studying for that stupid test, Dad. I already made plans to go to the arcade with my friends in 20 minutes.
Oh no, you are not. You are going to sit at your desk and memorize the periodic table, or else you are going to be in massive trouble.
No! You can't make me. I refuse to study.
Go upstairs to your room right now, and study all of the 118 elements in the periodic table, the atomic structure, chemical bonding, states of matter, the laws of thermodynamics like the zeroth law, first law, second law, third law, the Gibbs free energy equation, or whatever topics you need to study. Classic Caillou. Classic Caillou. It has been 45 minutes. Have you memorized the periodic trends and photoelectron spectroscopy like I told you to?
Yeah, sure, Dad. I know all of it. Atomic radius goes down, ionization energy goes up. It's all just a bunch of words. Can I go to the arcade now?
Nice try, Classic Caillou. If you know it so well, let me quiz you. What happens to the first ionization energy as you move from left to right across a period on the periodic table?
It explodes? No, wait. It stays exactly the same because chemistry is made up.
It increases because of a higher effective nuclear charge pulling the electrons closer. Classic Caillou. You haven't read a single page, have you?
This is literal torture. Why do I need to know about electrons? They're too small to see anyway. I'm not studying this garbage anymore.
You will stay in this chair and you will learn Unit 1. I am leaving to get some flashcards from the kitchen, and if you aren't reading page 155 by the time I get back, you are going to be in more trouble than you can handle.
Fine. Whatever! Now since my dad is gone, I am going to look at my comic. Wow, this comic is way better than stupid atomic radii. Oh crap. I hear my dad coming. What should I do?
Classic Caillou. What is the meaning of this?
Dad. It's not what it looks like. That's an educational chemistry comic. It's about, a superhero made of lithium.
This is a superhero comic book, you dumbass. You haven't been studying at all. I told you to review photoelectron spectroscopy, and instead you are sitting here playing around.
I don't care about spectroscopy, it's boring. I shouldn't have to study things I don't care about.
That is the final straw, Classic Caillou. You have completely wasted the entire afternoon, and your exam is in less than 12 hours.
Good. I hope I fail. Then I never have to look at another electron configuration again.
That's it. Hand over your laptop right now. You have proven you cannot be trusted to study by yourself.
No, not my laptop. You can't take it.
Give it to me now, Classic Caillou.
Let go! You can't take my laptop. I need it for academic research.
Academic research? You were just caught reading a comic book, Classic Caillou. Give it to me right now.
Washington, You are ruining my life. How am I supposed to talk to my friends now?
You aren't talking to anyone tonight. Since you refused to study on your own, we are doing this the hard way. Sit up at your desk right now.
But Dad, there is no desk in this scene.
I don't care, Classic Caillou, anyways. We are going to stay right here until you can correctly explain the difference between isotopes, write a full electron configuration, and interpret a mass spectrometry graph.
I will never cooperate. You can't force knowledge into my brain.
Question 1. What is the electron configuration for carbon? We are not leaving this room until you get it right.
This is the worst night of my entire existence.
No, the answer is not. This is the worst night of my entire existence. That's it. For getting that question wrong, you are grounded for 200 months.
What the hell, Dad? You're seriously grounding me for that long just because I got one question wrong? That is so unfair.
It is completely fair. Classic Caillou. You have refused to study all day, hid a comic book under your textbook, threw a tantrum, and tried to fight me for your laptop.
It was a trick question. Chemistry is a fake science anyway. You can't ground me for 2 centuries.
Oh yes I can. That means no video games, no television, no computer, no arcade, and absolutely no seeing your friends until the year 2226. You will go to school tomorrow, you will take that chemistry final exam, and then you will come straight back to this room.
Washington, You are the worst dad in the entire world. I hate the periodic table. I hate electrons.
Lights out. Classic Caillou. Go to sleep.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Miss Green, and I will be your proctor for your chemistry final exam. Please clear your desks of everything except a number 2 pencil, an approved scientific calculator, and your periodic table reference sheet.
I should have just memorized carbon. My life is over.
You will have exactly 90 minutes to complete this chemistry final exam. Absolutely no talking, no looking at your neighbor's paper, and no smartwatches or phones are allowed. If I catch anyone cheating, you will receive an automatic 0, an immediate failing grade for the semester, and a trip to the principal's office.
Miss Green? What happens if you get a question wrong? Like, say, the electron configuration for carbon? Does that get you grounded for 200 years?
No, classic Caillou. If you get a question wrong, you just lose points. But if you don't turn over your booklet and start right now, you won't even have a chance to get it right.
Oh boy.
You may now turn over your test booklets and begin. Good luck.
I don't know any of this. If I fail this, Dad is going to keep me locked in my room until the year 2226 for real. Good thing I came and prepared. Perfect. Silent mode is on. Miss Green would never know. Okay, question 1. Based on Coulomb's law, which of the following best explains why the first ionization energy of oxygen, O, is greater than the first ionization energy of nitrogen, N? A. Oxygen has more electron-electron repulsions in its valence shell, making it easier to remove an electron. B. Oxygen has a greater nuclear charge, more protons, than nitrogen, creating a stronger attractive force between the nucleus and the valence electrons. C. Nitrogen has a larger atomic radius, which decreases the distance between the nucleus and the valence electrons. D. Oxygen has more shielding electrons than nitrogen, which weakens the nuclear pull. Okay, the answer is B for question 1. Now, let's move on to question 2. Question 2. The mass spectrum of a sample of a pure element shows 2 prominent peaks. The first peak is at 63 AMU with a relative abundance of 69%, and the second peak is at 65 AMU with a relative abundance of 31%. Based on this data, what is the estimated average atomic mass of the element, and what is its identity? A. 63.6 AMU, copper, Cu, B. 64.0 AMU, zinc, Zn, C. 64.4 AMU, Copper, Cu. D. 65.0 AMU. Cobalt, Co. Okay, the answer is A. 63.6 AMU. Copper, Cu. Okay, next is question 3. Which of the following molecules has a net dipole moment of 0, is completely nonpolar, despite containing polar covalent bonds? A. H2O, B. NH3, C. CF4, D. O2. Okay, the correct answer is CF4, also known as carbon tetrafluoride. Question 4. Under which of the following conditions will a real gas deviate the most from ideal behavior predicted by the ideal gas law, PV equals nRT? A. High temperature and low pressure. B. High temperature and high pressure. C. Low temperature and low pressure. D. Low temperature and high pressure. Okay, the correct answer is D. A student mixes 1.0 molecules of aluminum solid with 1.0 molecules of chlorine gas to produce solid aluminum chloride according to the balanced equation below. 2Als plus 3Cl2. G. Write arrow 2 equal 3. So what is the limiting reactant, and what is the maximum number of moles of solid aluminum chloride that can be produced? A. Aluminum is the limiting reactant. 1.0 moles of aluminum chloride can be produced. B. Chlorine is the limiting reactant. 0.67 moles of aluminum chloride can be produced. C. Chlorine is the limiting reactant. 1.0 moles of aluminum chloride can be produced. D. Aluminum is the limiting reactant. 0.67 moles of aluminum chloride can be produced. Okay, the answer is B. Question 9. A student titrates 25.0 milliliters of an unknown weak acid with 0.10 molar sodium hydroxide. The titration curve shows an equivalence point at 40.0 milliliters of sodium hydroxide added, and a pH of 4.75 at the half equivalence point, 20.0 milliliters of sodium hydroxide added. What is the K value of the weak acid? A. 1.0 times 10 to the negative 7th power. B. 1.8 times 10 to the negative 5th power. C. 5.6 times 10 to the negative 10th power. D. 4.75 times 10 to the negative 5th power.
And what do you think you are doing, young man?
Miss Green. This isn't what it looks like. My calculator case was just making a very loud, realistic phone noise. For question 9.
Your test is over, classic Caillou. Pack your things and march down to the principal's office right now.
Classic Caillou, I have to say, in all my years as a principal, I have never seen a student try to hide a smartphone inside a scientific calculator case. Especially not one that loudly advertises an exam cheating website in the middle of a quiet room.
It was a pop-up ad. I was framed by the internet algorithms.
Silence, classic Caillou. You have brought absolute shame upon this family. I grounded you for 200 years last night, and you still had the audacity to cheat.
Well, Mr. Boris, according to school policy, cheating on a final exam results in an automatic 0 for the test, an immediate failing grade for the entire chemistry course, and a mandatory 2-week suspension starting next semester.
A 0. A failure. Suspended? This school is a dictatorship. I demand a retake. I'll memorize the electron configuration for carbon right now. It's XYZ 999.
That is IT. Classic Caillou, you are grounded for the rest of your natural-born life. You will have no electronics, no fun, and no breathing fresh air until the year 3000.
Washington, The year 3000? I'll be a fossil by then. This is so unfair.
Move it, young man. We are going straight home, and you are going to stare at a blank wall for the next 8 centuries. Stay in here and never come out again.